If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to this Thursday, the 11th of the month of February, as Newswatch taking center stage and just moving the microphone around. Well, if you didn't realize it, outside it is cold. 19 degrees to be exact. And you've got a wind chill of 10, and you had some snowy conditions overnight. Although I could tell you the road crews have been out, and unless it's not, I'm not going to waste your time if it's not a treacherous situation. So, and if you don't have any place to go, why, then just sit back and relax and enjoy Newswatch, keeping you informed and letting you know what's going on in and around Newcastle and the rest of the world. As we get to it, let's get on this birthday situation. And here you go. Bill Cast, Susan Linville, Bruce Moore, happy birthday. You know, let me say something about Bill going back. How would you like to have to make your own birthday cake? You know, that I just, as I thought of that, Tammy Lee Noble Fortuna, Kate Kozinsko. I messed up on that, and I apologize for that. Rachel and DeMarco. So, hoping you have a great birthday. Cara Marie and Paula Eakin. Get that second piece of birthday cake and just enjoy as, you know, it's Valentine's Day weekend. And what the heck? Just have a great time and celebrate all weekend long. And, you know, here's the thing that's really, really great. You're off, or maybe off, not everybody, I guess, off on Monday because it's President's Day. So, wow. You know, talk about having a great time. Do that and just enjoy. Now, let's get to what I call, you better call it like the comedy hour, because it has gotten to the point where the things that are going on are bizarre. You know, I can't really express the bizarre type things. Now, the First Lady of Pennsylvania is taking to Facebook today, and what she's going to talk about, hosting a discussion using art to heal the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, now I consider that a very big stretch. Nothing against the First Lady, but wow. You know, it's a long time, and you've got people that haven't been able to get back to work, people that are hurting because they haven't been able to get through to the state agencies or whatever for the help they need. So that's a tough one. I guess trying to keep people's minds occupied. Now, the Department of Aging, and you know, this COVID situation has been very tough on older Pennsylvanians. The Department of Aging calls for critical updates to the Older Adults Protective Services Act in the legislative session. With an ongoing financial exploitation and other forms of elder abuse, Pennsylvania Department of Aging is urging the General Assembly to prioritize and enact updates to the Older Adults Protective Services in its new 21-22 legislative session. The department is seeking the following updates: strengthen background checks for all employees, both new and current, identify individuals who should never have the opportunity to work as a caregiver, and expand the list of mandatory reports of abuse and facilities whose employees are required to report abuse. Provide a clearer process in the reporting of financial exploitation and training for financial institutions. You know, that's a very important topic, as a lot of times with the technology and with other things, that elder abuse is kind of important. So hopefully they act on that. Now, with that, the Pennsylvania Department of State asks new Pennsylvanians about experience in professional licensure. If you remember going back, what they were doing with the licensure is if you worked in another state, they were giving you the opportunity to forego all the extra efforts. As part of the Wolf's ongoing commitment to remove the barriers of licensure in Pennsylvania, has launched a new survey for new Pennsylvanians to better understand their experiences. If you're a new Pennsylvanian, you can go to the state website and access this. Now, just a brief how do you do here. You know, I know, unless you're living under a rock, that you had to see the second go-around with the Senate looking at the impeachment of Donald Trump, now former President Donald Trump. And here becomes the issue there. Well, there's a couple. Number one, you can never have a judge be a judge and a juror at the same time. The Constitution states that to do the impeachment trial, you have to have a justice from the Supreme Court, namely the Chief Justice. Now, he recused himself from that position. So everything gets just a little crazier, because basically what people are saying is this is unconstitutional. You have a kangaroo court, and it's going to be interesting to see where that goes and how it gets there. But I just can't seem to keep putting on the TV and watching them still talk about Donald Trump. You know, folks, you got to move on. And I don't know how to put it to you, but talk about yesterday's news. They're still going on about Donald Trump. How about let's get a solution to the pandemic and getting people back to work? Back to the state of Pennsylvania. The Range Resources paid $294,000 in penalties after the DEP received inaccurate and conflicting information regarding well activity status. And this is the further war on gas and oil wells regarding ineligible for inactive status, listed on its inactive status request. Payment was made on January 8th, 2021. It's the law. Inactive wells need to be viable for future use. If the well's not viable for future use, they should be classified as abandoned wells and required to be plugged. And just an idea about that, that's so you don't have them. If you remember, you were getting mine subsidence before, and that really a dangerous thing. So I understand where they're coming from. A lot of times the state is very difficult to understand in what they put forward and what they want people to do. There needs to be a lot more clarity in these state regulations, and I think that's very, very important. As we continue with Newswatch, and we've only been talking about this for almost a year, as the Department of Health provides a COVID update with more than 1.4 vaccinations to date. And, they give the hospitalized and other things here, and here you go. 3,378 new cases, 2,890 people hospitalized, 574 patients in intensive care. So they're basically almost hospitalizing everybody that's listed with COVID. You only have a 500 people difference. And here's the other thing. Most of these people are seniors over 65. So I can't be clear enough. Wash your hands. Try to stay out as many crowds as possible. And if you have to be in that crowded area, please wear a mask. It's one of those things where just a little common sense will keep you well, and there's no other way to put it. I wonder what people are thinking sometimes. Governor announces, and if you do that, you don't need this two-mask situation and whatever. Governor Wolf announces new funding to support Penn State Barron in offering northwestern Pennsylvania manufacturers the latest industry technology. He announced that the Pennsylvania State University at Barron, Erie County, was approved for $200,000 in funding through Pennsylvania's Manufacturing Training to Career program, program that helps companies identify trained, skilled workforce through targeting programs and services. And good for Penn State Barron. Now, let's take a look at sports. Last night, Marquette and Villanova, and it was Villanova all over Marquette, 96-64. Virginia topped Georgia Tech, 57-49. And Tennessee and Georgia, that was a good game, 89-81. The Vols come out on top. Now, we're going to go to the Cedars Sports Corner and check out what's happening today in the world of sports. Hey, stop by Cedars. They got great food. Just watch. I had a Philly steak the other day. It was absolutely super. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Buongiorno! Yes, it's two fat guys in an oven with their great Italian pastries, bread, pizzelles, pizza, sandwiches, everything you could imagine at two fat guys in an oven. They're great for lunch, great for take home, and great for any time. You just want to get away and get something to eat, get that cup of coffee, and that great treat. Two fat guys in an oven, give them a try. Right. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. College basketball, 5 o'clock, Purdue at Minnesota. Now, as you cruise through your Thursday schedule at 7 o'clock, ESPN has Iowa at Kansas. Later on in the evening, your 8 o'clock games, well, it features Oregon. Check that. That's a 9 o'clock game. Oregon at Arizona State. That on ESPN. Now, your nightcap, UCLA will be at Washington State. So a lot of great college basketball action there. And in hockey, the NHL, here you go, your Pittsburgh Penguins. They'll be at the New York Rangers. And also ESPN Plus will have Edmonton at Montreal. So over in the NBA, and a light schedule again on Thursday. Miami, they're at Houston. And the 76ers, the late night game, 10 o'clock at Portland. So 7:30 and then 10 o'clock on TNT. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner. Go over to Cedars, get some great food, enjoy the games, and celebrate that Valentine's Day weekend. And also President's Day. We'll be right back after this time.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue
has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. Welcome back. As maybe it was a little too cold out for everything to be functioning the way it normally does. Right now, 18 degrees out in Newcastle. We lost a degree. How do we do that? As a little chilly here in Lawrence County, but hopefully you have your coffee and it's nice and warm inside where you're at. And hopefully you're enjoying Newswatch. You know, we try to bring you what's coming up and what's going on in and around Lawrence County. And with the COVID, it's been a little bit cumbersome, to say the least. And therefore, what we want to do is get you better informed on what's happening around the state and nationally. Governor Wolf, you know, we've talked about really trying to get and take care of, and he's talking about the hospitality industry, and it's been very challenging, to say the least. Well, Governor Wolf and hospitality, just let me tell you, that's like restaurants, the taverns. He's announced $1.45 million in funding and will be distributed to all 67 Pennsylvania counties through the COVID Hospitality and Recovery Program to support the Commonwealth's industry funding, and will be in the form of block grants to each county based on the population, and will be allocated by the 28th of February. So, and I can't say enough about support those local businesses. You know, they support you through everything, each and everything they do. It's whether it's putting games on TV or just sponsoring parades, what have you. I'm sure you should realize exactly how many things those local businesses do, and that's what makes Lawrence County great. Whether you're down in Elwood or out in New Wilmington, Pulaski, it's always super to support local businesses. They pay taxes. They keep your community thriving. And they give you a place to go meet your friends and socialize. So support them. And we have a wealth of them right on here on Nctv45. And with having them right here on Nctv45, you have the opportunity to go to Nctv45.com and take a look at those businesses and see how much they do in our community. Now, as we continue on, 22 public schools received the AP Computer Science Female Diversity Award. Today's students need the power to shape technology, does not cope with it, said Stephen Sanford College Board Chief and Global Policy. Young women deserve an equal opportunity to become the next generation of entrepreneurs and engineers. And it's interesting that the Butler Area School District, they were the closest to us that received the award. So hats off to them. PennDOT wins the National TSMO Award, focused on improving safety and efficiency on the roadways. And that's the annual Transportation Systems Management Operations Award, and is presented by the National Operations Center for Excellence. So congratulations, PennDOT. The Hoyt Arts and Education, and they got quite a few things going on. You know, we told you yesterday about their juried art contest. Well, they're active down at the Confluence, and they have these great Valentines. They're on display down there, and not just these three, but also others. And with this Valentine's Day weekend coming up, you're going to want to go down there, get a cup of coffee, maybe get something to eat, and just enjoy the Valentines. It's a great display. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, it's time to look at Lawrence County 45 weather. 18 degrees as we've lost a degree. Winds are from the north at 7. Dew point 15. Visibility 10. And the wind chill is 10. The visibility 10 miles. And I don't know. It looks cloudy out there to me. It's going to be a really chilly, snowy type of time. So cuddle alerts will be in full effect. So keep that in mind. And now we're going to go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need a whole car to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather after last night's overnight low of 17 and snow around a couple inches. How is your Thursday looking? Well, you could see the radar, and looming out there is the precipitation. Well, here you go. Last night, snow in 17. Your Thursday, mostly cloudy, 30 degrees. And Thursday night, cloudy with a low of 19, 50% chance of snow. Now, as you head into, and I'm expanding this, ladies, Valentine's Day weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday's President's Day, so your Friday, mostly cloudy, 32. Friday night, cuddle alert, mostly cloudy, 18. Your Saturday, cloudy, 30, 50% chance of precip. That bit bops you into Valentine's Day, and hopefully you're celebrating all weekend. Saturday night, cloudy, 19, cuddle alert, 70% chance of snow. And then Sunday, mostly cloudy and 25, 40% chance of snow. Your Sunday night, and this is a true Valentine's Day cuddle alert, mostly cloudy, a low of 5. Yeah, it's going to be chilly. Washington's birthday, cloudy and 22. Then Monday night, mostly cloudy and 12, 40% chance of snow. And snow likely on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, 29, 60% chance. So a snowy, cold weekend awaits us. And Valentine's Day, President's Day, just have a good time this weekend. With everything that's been going on, just have a great time. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to hear from these great folks who would like to hear from you. Elham's for one great dining experience. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
And we're back, and special thanks to Scoosties. Some days you just don't know, and the gremlins must have ate that. So, just a word. We're all Americans. I am troubled by the Dallas Mavericks, who didn't want to play the national anthem. Hats off to the NBA telling them, you'll do it. And, if you get a chance, Herschel Walker was on last night, and he made some outstanding comments, and I urge you to take a look and follow him. He's the famed running back from Georgia, and he was absolutely tremendous in his comments. Hats off to Herschel Walker. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them what Gary always says.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Yes, we're NCTV45, The Train. Always in the pursuit of excellence, and happy to bring you all these community things going on. So make sure that you stay tuned. We'll have Mass coming up, and available anytime on your time. You could go back and just watch and enjoy. And make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll